So my motivation really for pursuing engineering was a long line of engineers from which I come from. My family has been in the engineering profession for a very long time, and I also really enjoy the technical aspects that engineers get to work in.
What inspired me to become an engineer is that I come from a 5-generation construction family. So unfortunately, I was predetermined to be in the engineering field in some capacity.
As a child, I like fixing things and like to find out how things work. So engineering is the obvious choice for me to fuel my dreams. And I've been volunteering for PEO for 17 years.
I have been a volunteer with PEO since 2004, just over 20 years.
And I've volunteered with PEO for 12 years now.
About 10 years.
For over a decade now.
I've been volunteering with the PEO for about 17 years now.
My very first PEO volunteering experience, and I'll never forget this, was actually a tech tour at a greenhouse site. And really that's what I do for day to day, so it was really natural for me. So really that gave me a lot of motivation to keep volunteering with PEO.
Actually, in 2004, I attended my first PEO Lake of the Woods chapter meeting. At that point in time, the president was moving to Australia to move to a mine site. And there was nobody to carry on the chapter. So myself and a number of other people in Kenora volunteered to start it up. And I took on the role of chair.
So the work I did as the chair for the government liaison program in our chapters, I think had the biggest impact, and where I've really been able to help contribute is to build those relationships with members of parliament to really help in making sure that they're well aware of the issues that we are dealing with and tackling as a self-regulated profession.
Personally, I think the most satisfying thing about being a PEO volunteer is seeing the young engineers coming to me for advice on regulatory issues, on discipline issues.
I started the Government Liaison Committee some 20 years ago with Brown and Cohen, and these formed the basis for the present GLC and the GLP program, and is still the most effective program for communication between PEO and the government.
To me, it's important that engineers volunteer with a self-regulating profession, any of the self-regulated professions, to help advance regulation in engineering, not only in Ontario, but in Canada, since we're the largest regulator of engineering in Canada.
I believe if every single person portrays a positive image of themselves in their workforce as well as in their communities, this only elevates the level of professionalism that we have at PEO, and really speaks volumes in terms of the licensed engineers that we have in the province.
I was very honored to have been nominated, and I was surprised when I received the email saying that I was to receive the Order of Honor. It was a very proud accomplishment.
So when I heard I was going to be inducted, I was first off really excited. I couldn't believe it. You know, I've seen others that have been inducted, and there are some amazing engineers that are already part of it. So to be part of that team and to be part of that order, you know, I was flattered and really happy.